Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the CL Knicks Wildcat Arena in White House, Texas, for tonight's matchup between the Eagles of Lindale and the Brownsboro Bears. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Lindale Eagles. Number 1, Cole Collinsworth. Number 3, Logan Dixon. Number 5, Ryder Johnson. Number 13, Connor McClendon. And number 24, Amari Baptiste. Introducing the starters for the Brownsboro Bears, number 2, Bryce Martin. Number 4, Hudson Childer. Number 5, Jacob Hobson. Number 12, Aiden Green. And number 41, Tanner Ballard.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NETsn's broadcast of a seeding game here in White House, Texas. Express 20 alongside Keith Whitman. And Keith, we got a good one here as two district rivals go at it one more time this season.
Yeah, it looks like it's already started off pretty well as they try to get going on that one.
So Lindale started with the first possession. Couldn't connect on that one, and so Brownsboro now has the ball on their first possession. Drive in. Nice defense there by Batiste.
That was Jacob Hobson of Brownsboro trying to get
Three-pointers up and good. Big shot from Logan Dixon.
Great three-pointer there from the corner from Logan Dixon.
So Lindale gets on the board first. That's 3-0. And good defense there by Lindale. This forces kind of a deflection out of bounds, and Brownsboro will hold on to it. I will say this is a nice facility. Keith, the upgrades here at White House are really nice tonight.
They are very good. They've done a great job with their scoreboard and clock on the other side, and good upgrades on their sound system.
So nice playoff atmosphere here.
And the crowd keeps trickling in.
These two teams split in the regular season. I mean, how we got here is We've got a two-way tie for first. That game will be tomorrow night in Brownsboro between Canton and Athens. So the winner of that game will be first in the district, loser second. And this was a third and fourth place game. Drive there, no good by Childers.
And Childers gets a rebound on his own shot and gets it back out.
So Lindale's playing solid man-to-man defense. And something I noticed is Brownsboro's got the size advantage in this one.
Yeah,
you got Tanner Ballard inside at 6'8". You got to think they got to get him the ball.
Oh yeah, but he's playing up top, at the top of the key a lot in this first quarter.
He's trying to post up, looking for him there.
Hobson drives in.
Ooh, nice drive. In and out. It's going to go to Lindale. So the nice defensive stand, a long possession there for Brownsboro, but Lindale's able to hold them off.
Had a couple of tries in there and just could not get it going.
So just under 6 minutes to go here as Lindale's 1 3-pointer is the difference, 3-0. Corner three for Lindale, off the mark. McClendon couldn't find the home for that one in the bucket.
Hobson gets a rebound, brings it down the court.
Drive, ooh, nice strip from behind from Lindale, and it's gonna end up in the hands of Ryder Johnson, 6'3" senior.
Good pass of the ball from Lindale. They're just moving the ball around the top of the key a little bit, looking for that inside on Baptiste, moving around the bottom of the key.
Tough shot from the left hand from McClendon off the mark, and Brownsboro picks it up. Deep three. Oh, in and out. There, Wilt.
And Ballard gets the rebound and puts it back up.
Couldn't find it. Childers, I think he has the green light from anywhere in the gym there as he pulls up from probably 35 feet.
And he just not enough on it. It hits the front of the basket there and just doesn't get in there for him. Collinsworth trying to make something happen.
Nice look inside the Baptiste, and he's going to draw a foul. That foul is going to be charged to Brownsboro's Tanner Ballard, his first team foul of the half. And we go to the line, and we talk about sometimes on the broadcast, Keith, these are called free throws. And you know why they're called free throws?
Well, because it's a free basket.
They're free. They're free. So you got to take advantage of them as Baptiste makes the first one. And they can definitely determine winners and losers in big games.
And he gets both of them there.
Both free throws good. So it's now 5-0 Lindale as they start almost halfway through this first quarter. Cut off there. Nice defense again by Baptiste. He plays great defense. We had them in Lindale. We had Athens in Lindale, and he plays really solid defense with this group.
And Lindale altogether plays really solid defense. Brownsboro struggling to get in. Oh!
Tough play there. And in and up as Ballard just couldn't find the hole from very short range.
Brownsboro just doesn't seem to be able to get it into the basket here early.
Drive, strong move there by Collinsworth and couldn't find it. Collinsworth and Johnson really lead Lindale. Those guys are going to have to play well tonight for them to come out with a win. And Collinsworth picks the rebound up, as I mentioned him.
And Hobson with the shot just couldn't get that one in. That seems to be the way it's going for the Bears early on in this game. And it looks like the Bears have somebody up ready to go as Lindale keeps passing it around, trying to find that open shot.
They're looking for that one shot that they like.
Collinsworth in there.
Ooh, couldn't connect in the corner. And that was Logan Dixon unable to catch that one. So 3:01 left here. We got a 5-0 lead for Lindale. Now the funny thing is with this, Keith, if it wasn't for a pesky game against Maybank, Lindale wouldn't even be in this game. They'd be tied for first. They actually beat Canton twice, split with Brownsboro, lost to Athens twice. Brownsboro lost to Canton both times and split with Athens. It's kind of a crazy, these top 4 are all pretty close.
Right, and they have to come here to see who they're going to play next in the really the first round, and it's a seed game here.
Yeah, stolen away by Johnson.
Johnson getting in there, taking that ball away. Looking for Baptiste.
Yeah, he's looking for a good cutter. Didn't find it there.
Stops the dribble.
There's Collinsworth. Ooh, a lot of contact, no call.
Letting them get away.
They are letting them play early. Then turnover, stolen away by Brownsboro. That's Jacob Hobson.
Hobson taking it to length, trying to get it in.
Oh, all the way in, no good. And Ripley ends up with the rebound. Johnson. Three-pointer, good. Ryder Johnson and Lindale, just the way they wanted it. It started 8-0 here. And Brownsboro is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:56 left here in the first quarter of play. They lead Brownsboro 8-0 right here on NETsn.
And we're back. And Brownsboro's taking it in. Hobson with the jump shot and just doesn't quite get it. Fight for the rebound. And they're saying Brownsboro has the ball. And Lindale side is not happy about that. And so some discussion is going on, but Brownsboro got it. Hobson out to Childers. And Childers is going to get it. Looking for a good pass. Gets around to Hobson. Good defense by Lindale, not letting him in. Out to Barton. Inside to Baker with the shot. No good. And Plunkett with Lindale takes it down. Passes off to Collinsworth. Collinsworth sets up. Over. Ripley looking for a pass. Dumps it off to Baptiste, who gets it back to Johnson. And Lindale kind of slowing it down a little bit here with 1:05 left in the first period. Collinsworth looking for Ryder underneath, fighting to get it, and just misses it, but gets a rebound. No foul called, a lot of contact underneath.
Yeah, it was a good possession there for Browns, but they've got it. They can't afford to get too far behind in this game.
Right.
So 40 seconds to go here. Brownsboro looking to try to get on the board. This is almost the end of the one quarter, and they haven't scored yet, Keith.
They've made a lot of shots, or shot a lot of shots, but they have not made a bucket yet. And they're looking for that one right now with 28 seconds left.
So we'll see. As Childers, 3 up, off the mark to the left. Batiste goes down the rebound, and looks like maybe Lindale tries for one, and that's what Coach Gromat's going to do. He wants one shot here with just over 10. Collinsworth. Johnson. Collinsworth, deep 3 at the horn, off the mark, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. A lot of defense this quarter as Lindale leads 8-0. We'll be back for the second quarter right here on NETsn. We're back here on NETsn. Second quarter here as Lindale, after one, leads 8-0. And tough quarter for Brownsboro. They get the ball to start. They've got to get some points going here.
And they're going to be looking to get a rally started here to at least close that gap that Lindale made in that first period. Good look underneath.
Nice pass out to the corner. Drive in. It's going to be an offensive foul, and it is.
Yes, it is.
Great job there by number 13, Connor McClendon, the 6'2 junior on that charge.
And that's going to be against number 12, Aiden Green of Brownsboro, going to be their second.
Yeah, second team foul. Yeah. Only the second foul of the whole game. Great job by McClendon there. Great position. See, we're going to get it back going the other way.
Haven't seen a call yet.
Offensive foul on McClendon.
Oh.
So right back at the other direction, McClendon picks up his first team foul of the half.
So a little bright star for Brownsboro on that one.
Yeah, they'll get the ball back with a chance. I mean, it's been 8 for a while. They've eight points ever since that timeout, about a couple minutes left in the period. And they're going to get Cole Collinsworth that time on the reach in. That'll even up the team fouls at 2 apiece there with the Cole Collinsworth first foul. Brownsboro, nice drive.
Woo. And Baker gets it knocked out, but Brownsboro gets possession of that one.
That's DeKyle Baker. It's the highly recruited receiver in the football field. I think Coach Sarkwin visited him on campus a few weeks ago.
So Collinsworth brings it down, passes it off to McClendon.
So Lindale looks to try to do something here. Drive by Collinsworth, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Nice drive by Collinsworth.
And I think that's going to be on Baker. Yep, and it's going to be on Baker, his first.
Yeah, Baker's first foul, a third team foul for Brownsboro. And so now Collinsworth with a couple of free throws. First one good. His first point of the night. Extends Lindale's lead to 9. And 2 for 2 at the line. So 10-0 Lindale, and we're now 9 minutes into this game, and Brownsboro has yet to score a single point.
They just can't get anything to drop. They're making the shots. They just can't get anything to drop, Brett. And I'm sure the frustration's setting in. They're going to be desperate. Baker
off the mark and collected rebound by Green. And there's a nice drop, swatted away by Collinsworth. And Baker, no good. And we got a jump ball. Got a jump ball there. It's going to be possession to Lindale, as even Baker just can't find the hole right now.
And they're all trying.
Yeah.
And you know as well as I do, when they get in this position, they're going to be trying desperation, and that's not going to look good for Brownsboro. They've got to keep a level head in this situation. And they pass over Baptiste.
Yeah, so Brownsboro picking up man-to-man all the way out top here is Collinsworth. Got Baker on it. Baker goes for the steal. Baker goes up for the layup, and he's fouled. Good foul there by Collinsworth.
Very good.
Baker was probably going to slam it right in his face if he doesn't take it away from him.
But that's 2 on Collinsworth.
That is big. You're right. Collinsworth picks up his second, and so Baker's going to go to the line with a chance for some free throws in it. A much-needed points here for Brownsboro.
Hoping to get Brownsboro on the board with these 2 shots.
And still, is there a lid on that rim, Keith?
I do not, and it seems to be.
We might need to go check it here on the next break.
Yes, sir. I believe so. Have the referees look at that one, because they just can't seem to get things in there.
And off the mark again. Nice rebound collected by Barden. Ooh, no call on the shove off. Still no good, as Hobson can't find it. And Lindale will get the ball back. Man, I want to give some credit to Lindale. They're playing good defense, but Brownsboro just can't make a shot.
No, they cannot.
They've got to get something going. You know, Coach Smith may have to use a timeout here shortly if they don't unable to make some points.
And he's got to get his team regrouped because they're just not making it happen.
And McClendon says this bucket's wide open. And he scores his first bucket of the night and increases the lead to 12-0. Baker tries to catch it, kind of dropped it. He's got 3 Lindale guys on him and still can't find it.
Goodness gracious.
That went all the way around the rim once and maybe partly on a second revolution and still could not go in. Man. So Baker back to the line.
And who was that? I couldn't tell who that foul was on.
I didn't see either. We'll
Hmm.
see. I think whoever it was on, it may be coming out for that second foul. And I think it may have been on McClendon.
It is going to be the fourth foul.
14 foul for Lindale, yeah.
For Lindale.
And still, they've not solved this rim issue here. See if he does it here. Baker, and it goes through. I think he broke the seal. Hopefully
that's a good sign, hopefully, for Brownsboro on that one.
So Brownsboro with their first point. Lead now 12-1.
And it's not out of reach.
No, they played well on defense.
Yes,
it's just
they have.
Lindale hasn't gone on a crazy run scoring. It's just they hadn't been able to find the hole. Batiste, 3, long. Sucked in by Hobson.
A good rebound by
They just need a couple of buckets to get back in this game. Hobson, a lot of contact, no call. Tries to get it out, and he does. Just fumbled away.
And there's that desperation. They're just not controlling.
Picked up by Plunkett and gets it to Collinsworth. Collinsworth forces the action.
And a foul on the shot. And Collinsworth going to the line again.
And that foul's going to be charged to number 10, Landon Hayter, his first. Collinsworth, though, he caused that one. I mean, his aggression drew the foul. I mean, that's one of those where you make your own play. And he goes in for the bucket, so he'll make the first. Returning is Ballard.
And he has yet to miss a free throw. He's only had 3, but he's making those free throws.
Free throws, that's important. We talked about it. And
looks like a timeout.
Timeout going to be taken by Brownsboro. It's a full one. We'll take it with them. 4:33 left in the first half. Lindale leads Brownsboro here 14-1 right here on NETsn. We're back here in White House, Texas, for a seeding game here between Lindale and Brownsboro, both tied for third place in District 16 4A. So looking to see who they play in the next round.
And don't let the score fool you a little bit. It is 14-1, but Brownsboro's playing good defense, and it gets a steal on that one.
Yeah, Ryder Johnson steps in, and he's looking to attack here. Johnson, deflected. Nice defense there by Hayter.
Yeah, Landon Hayter got a good hand on that one too.
Yeah, Johnson was just lucky to get rid of the ball without traveling.
And Johnson trying to find a
nice
lane
job by
in.
finding Collinsworth, but they're going to get a traveling on him, and Brownsboro will get the ball after the turnover.
Peyton Woods subbing in for the Bears, and James Barden going to go take a rest for a minute. And it looks like Childers is coming in as well for the Bears. Going to give Delaney a little bit of a break.
So Brownsboro looking to stop the bleeding here. They trail 14-1 halfway through this second quarter.
And I think the coach told them on that timeout, settle down. Let's play our game. We know how to do it. We got here, so
they got plenty of time.
Oh, yeah,
it's
very much.
so early in the game. Three-pointer up. Off to the right, a little short.
A little off the mark.
Yeah, it's Childers.
And one thing on that their players were in position to rebound. It just went away from them, off the mark on that one. So
yeah, you can tell Childers is probably a pretty good shooter. He just hadn't found it yet because he's pulling from not right on the line. He's pulling from deep.
He's got an NBA 3 trying on that one.
He's what you call got that solid stale green light.
Right.
He's always green.
He's got that swing away mark on that.
You walk in the gym, he's got the green light.
Yes.
So Lindale looking to take their time and get the shot they want. No hurry here as they're up by 13.
And they are just keeping it kind of just up above, playing a little keep away, looks like.
Nice cut, didn't like it. Back out. Three-pointer up. Off the mark for Plunkett. And Brownsboro gets the ball back. Brownsboro really needs to not worry about the 1 point they have. They just need to score some more and get back in it.
And it looks like it's going to be on Lindale. Baptiste.
Yep.
That's going to be his first.
Baptiste picks up the first. That is the 5th team foul of the half.
And a little upset from Lindale on that because it did, and even from my vantage point, it looked like Hobson gave him a little shove on that.
Yeah,
one.
it was a lot of contact.
Yeah.
It was a lot of contact.
But maybe the refs saw something we didn't on there, so that's the way it goes.
Oh, nice move, and this scores it. The first field goal from the field, Aiden Green. It took them, we're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds now, so basically 14 minutes of game time almost before the first field goal. So maybe that'll get them going here.
They're only 11 down, so not out of it by any means.
Johnson, 3, short.
Rebound by Ballard.
Nice job by Ballard.
He's a presence.
He's just, yeah, if he's anywhere around it, he's going to grab the rebound. There's nobody even close to his size. Nice drive. And on the arm, they're going to call. And
another foul.
It's going to be Hobson going to the line for 2. And that's on Baptiste again. And it's 2 on him. So something to watch there. We'll see if Coach Grumat pulls Baptiste or if he leaves him in. First free throw good for Hobson, his first point of the night. And it's now just 10. Brownsboro just needs a couple of buckets before half, and it's right back in there. 2 for 2 at the line. And so with 1:50 left here in the half, Lindale's up 14-5. Oh, nice defense. Green did great defense and forces a turnover. So there we go. Brownsboro forces a turnover and
they're
working
working
right
on
back. And they're going to get a timeout here. Looks like for Lindale, it's going to be a full timeout. And we'll take it with them. 1:41 left in the first half. Lindale's still up 14-5 right here on NETsn. We're back here on NETsn. We got 1:30 left here in the first half, and it's going to be deflected off of Lindale and then off of Brownsboro, so it's going to be Lindale ball. So great defense there by Cole Collinsworth.
Looks like we have a conversation by the referees going on real quick.
So it's 14-5, 1:33 left.
Collinsworth taking it down, looking for the right person to pass it to. Gets caught up in the corner.
Brownsboro on a little bit of a run here. They've scored the last 4, and then they get the ball back here. They're looking to push, trying to take advantage of Lindale not getting back.
Peyton Wood struggles a little bit on that one, gets it out to Childers, who's setting up for a play.
We went to see Childers hit a 3, get him going. Brownsboro, they need something to spark. Nice little jump stop, floater in the lane, off the glass, and good. That's Aiden Green, his 4th point of the night. He leads scoring for Brownsboro, and
they're cutting the lead.
It's 14-7, and it's going to be a hold. Foul called on Childers, his first. Team foul 5.
And I think he just misjudged that ball.
It was a good effort.
It was good.
No, we got 45 seconds now, and you wonder, is Lindale looking for one shot here? I mean, if I'm Coach Grumman, I'm probably – if Brownsboro's on a 6-0 run, I want to stop that right now and not give them another possession.
Right.
We'll see. A nice save and a hustle by Peyton Wood, diving out of bounds to save it. That's a spark. Can they connect with it? Under 30 seconds to go.
And Childers looking for the play from the
sideways thumb. Let's see what we got. Little pick and roll action.
Good block.
Green, spin move, drive, floater, off the mark. Ryder Johnson pulls the rebound, looking to push with under 10. Collinsworth, strong move to the basket with the left hand, and he finishes. Cole Collinsworth with his 6th point of the night. At the horn, off the mark from Childers, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Lindale up 16-7. Keith, what do you think about that first half?
Man, well, I will tell you, the first quarter was a little bit rough with Brownsboro, but I tell you what, the end of the first half showed what Brownsboro can do. They came back, they showed they weren't out of it yet, and they shrink that lead that Lindale had. I think they showed a spark that they've been trying to do. They broke that seal, like you said. I think the second half is going to be a good nail biter for both teams.
Yeah, that first quarter was 0 points, and they got 7 the second. So Lindale took the first quarter 8-0, then they were up 8-7 the second quarter. So Lindale still added to the lead, but it was the last half of that second quarter where Brownsboro made their run. So, you're looking right now, if you're Brownsboro, you're probably happy. The lead is under 10.
Right.
And after the way they started and couldn't find a bucket, you got to be happy with that.
And it really came about after that last timeout that Brownsboro took. I think the coach maybe saw something. They brought something together, and Brownsboro finally figured out a little bit of the combination of what could get in there and get things going. A couple of layups finally hit. The lanes finally opened up. And I think they finally realized they can make a basket. There's nothing on top of that thing, and it will go in if they keep trying.
We'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's broadcast. Something that you can do for us tonight. We appreciate you. It's a free broadcast that we're providing tonight. If you can go to our channel and subscribe to it, hit subscribe, and also like this video. That will really help us out. We enjoy doing this. We love going around East Texas. If we're not covering your team enough, reach out to us. We'd love to cover them. And so, we've got this game. We're trying to find a couple more. We'll be doing some playoff games using NFHS. We'll be sharing those links as well. We got a score.
Yes, Troop 15, Wascom 18 at halftime.
And that is a play-in game. So winner of that is the district's 4th place team.
The winner will play White Oak, I believe.
Okay.
For the playoffs. So it's winning in, and so at halftime it's 15-18 in Spring Hill.
And if anybody's watching from the Brownsboro girls game tonight, chat with us and let us know the score. I know we probably have somebody there watching. We'll pull it up and we'll announce the score here on air if anybody's at that game, for those that may not know it. So good luck to Coach Durham and the Lady Bears tonight. But we appreciate everyone tuning in. Mainly just go follow us on Twitter, NETsn_live. Go to our YouTube channel. Again, subscribe to this channel and like our video tonight or any of our other videos. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back for the second half here in White House. Again, at the half, Lindale leads Brownsboro 16-7. Don't go anywhere, right here on NETsn.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
Back here on NETsn here in White House, Texas. We'll go over some first half stats here. First for Lindale, they lead. Leading the way for Lindale was Cole Collinsworth with 6 points, followed by Logan Dixon with 3, Ryder Johnson with 3, Connor McClendon and Amar Batiste, 2 each. For Brownsboro, they led the way by Aiden Green with 4 points, Jacob Hobson with 2, and Jakyle Baker with 1. Foul trouble. Nobody in foul trouble for Brownsboro. They got a bunch of guys with 1 foul, so nothing there. Lindale, you have 3 guys with 2 fouls, we think. We've got 1 foul on Connor McClendon. That's a question mark. We think that he had picked up the second. But you got Collinsworth and Batiste for sure with 2. And so you've got to watch that as we go along, especially Collinsworth. That's a big one.
A very big one for Lindale.
For Lindale. You don't want him to pick up that 3rd foul here early in the second half.
And what I really liked about the first half was, all in all, it was a very clean half. Mm-hmm. You didn't have anybody in foul trouble. You didn't have anybody in the bonus, either team in the bonus. So it was a quick half. It was a very clean half. Saw some missed calls, but you're going to have that in basketball.
And I honestly like the way this was called. They're calling this more like playoff basketball. They're letting them play, letting the teams work it out, not get into a foul fest where somebody gets fouled out and it makes the difference in this game. Right now, if you're Brownsboro coming out of the half, you got to think Coach Smith is saying, okay, we came back that last part of that quarter. We're starting over 0-0. Let's win this quarter. See if we can cut into the lead. Try to cut it in half at least by the 4th.
Play 8 minutes and 8 minutes.
Yep, and see if they can come here. They'll get the ball first. I think it's important. There's a good crowd behind us here from Brownsboro. It's important for them to get off to a really good start here in this second half. So here we go. It's Brownsboro. Jumper, good. Well, they like this end already as Childers comes out and starts the half off in a good way for Brownsboro with 2 points. His first bucket of the night.
And a great look by Brownsboro trying to get things going early in this second half.
So Lindale, their first possession here. Johnson isolated here.
And good defense by Brownsboro, keeping those hands up.
Ooh, nice pass by Collinsworth. Rejected by Barden.
Job.
3-pointer in the corner, off the mark, and Barden pulls down the rebound. So great possession by Barden, the rejection and the rebound. And here we go. Brownsboro's got a chance.
And that defense by Brownsboro is keeping them out. So they're trying to come down and get points on the board again, close that gap.
Oh, nice spin, drive, and a bucket. Easy does it there. Jacob Hobson spins in for his 4th point of the night.
And that puts them within 5.
Well, we talked about the start.
Yeah, got to show it up.
Now, how long will it be? How many buckets in a row is it going to be before you have to force Coach Gomat to think about calling a timeout?
Well, I think one more unanswered.
Oh, and there's a miss from Johnson, and Brownsboro looks to cut into this lead even more here. Hobson gets it back outside to Childers.
Childers looking for a good spot to pass. Brownsboro taking a little bit more time to make sure things open up this half than they did the first.
Hobson uses his body. Again, gets the rebound. They're going to get Ryder Johnson. And Hobson's going to go to the line for 2. So Johnson picks up his first foul. That's the first foul of the half for Lindale, and some free throws here.
And this is where you win ball games, is making every free opportunity to make a basket every time you can.
So here we go. First free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net for Hobson. He's got 3 quick points this half, looking for number 4 of this half. Free throw, good. And now we have a 13-16 game. And here we go.
And quickly closing that gap big time.
A 6-0 run to start the half for Brownsboro. Collinsworth clearing out. They're going to try to control Collinsworth.
They're not giving him any opportunity. And granted, that's going to leave Baptiste a little bit one-on-one over there, man-on-man action.
Johnson drives in, Euro steps his way to the left hand. Nice move by Ryder Johnson.
Very good move there.
And turnover back to Lindale. So
can't get cocky.
Yep.
You cannot get cocky and think that you got it made.
Yeah, Brownsboro's got to be careful. They want to get.
And they'll settle down, but Lindale's not. I mean, Lindale's not going to give up easy just because you came back a little bit and closed the gap.
Batiste.
Almost.
Off the mark. Hobson pulls down the rebound. He's going in all the way. Nice move. And they're going to call
Hobson
offensive foul.
Charge. And obviously fans are not happy about that.
Man, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I didn't really see a whole lot.
I didn't see a charge on that one, but they don't pay us to officiate. But I didn't see the charge.
It's the big call.
Very big. Gives Lindale the ball back.
So 4:50 left here in the third. Lindale up 5. Nice defense from Brownsboro. And it's going to force Lindale to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30. We'll take it with them. 4:46 left here in the third quarter play. Lindale up 18-13 right here on NETsn. We're back here on NETsn. 4:46 here left here in the third. And Lindale maintains a lead, 18-13.
And a good 3 up.
Off the mark, and Hobson pulls down the rebound. Hobson looks to drive.
And a lot of contact by both teams, so the referees are letting them play a little bit.
They're trying to establish
Ballard
inside there, and Ballard couldn't quite come up with it.
Collinsworth gets it.
Johnson, stripped away.
And that
Good
was
job.
Green that knocked the ball away. And he stepped out of bounds.
Oh, he sure did.
He did.
Right here in front of us.
Yes.
Good call, referee Whitman.
Thank you very much. I didn't know they were going to call that one.
Hey, I'm just going to give you a whistle here. You can get those calls right here. It's a nice seat here we got.
Yes, very much. Right on that line right there.
So halfway through this third quarter, Lindale still up by 5.
And, Brett, you were right earlier. They are not letting – good rebound.
Clendon rejected by Ballard. Hobson draws some more contact. Hobson's he's being a nemesis. He's drawn a lot of contact there.
He really has. And as I was saying just a minute ago, they're not letting Collinsworth get open or get that ball and do much this half.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him from touching it.
They put Green man-to-man on him.
Yeah, he's guarding him everywhere.
Yeah, he's just joined at the hip.
Well, and that's probably a smart move by Coach Smith, because Collinsworth is the one that kind of runs the show.
And it's a travel call.
And it's working because Lindale's turning the ball over here on this end.
Well, and I will say they've all gone to man-to-man defense on this one, this half. I don't think they were doing that the first half. Not the entire first half, I'll tell you that.
So here we go. Brownsboro inbounds the ball, coming back here this direction.
So
let's see what they do here.
Green's trying to take it in.
Nice drive, baseline, deflected out. We'll stay with Brownsboro under their own basket with 3:04 left. It's an interesting formation. 4 across the volleyball line. And, ooh.
And they get a
Oh, Baker wide open top of the key for 3 and drills it. Nothing but the bottom of the net from Kyle Baker. But a big shot.
beautiful shot.
18-16, the closest they've been all night right here. And they're still manning up. They're trying to keep the ball out of the ball handler's hands. It's working so far. Ryder Johnson, and he finishes. Nice left hand from Johnson.
That was a beautiful little drive there in for the layup.
Hobson stripped away.
Gets his rebound.
And he's all over the place, and he got another offensive foul on Hobson. That's 2.
And I will say that was a charge.
Now that one was definitely an offensive foul.
That was a charge.
A great job by Batiste.
Very much. Good way to establish his feet down. That was a textbook set for a charge right there.
Yep. So here we go. Oh, nice find from Batiste. Oh, rejected by Baker. Hobson looks to run.
And Baker does a good job there to get Brownsboro the ball back as Childers gets off to Baker.
Baker can't find anything. Gonna find Green. Hobson, crossover.
Lindale defense tightening up a little bit. 3.
3 up and then out. Rebound Collinsworth, and now he has the ball, Keith. He got it on the rebound. He may not want to give it up.
He might not.
So Collinsworth looking to do something here on this end. He may not. He's going all the way to the basket. They're going to jump ball that, and they are. Great defense by Green.
And it's going to be Lindale possession.
Whew. Man, that's good defense right there.
And some conversation between the coach, Lindale coach, and the referee.
He obviously did not like that. He thought it was a lot of contact. The way they're calling it, though, I think that was a good call. They're letting them play. Oh, nice find. Collinsworth swatted from behind by Green, but I think they got a little bit of a body.
And there's a little bit of conversation going underneath.
Well, Collinsworth and Green have been going at it here this last 6 or 7 minutes. So.
And that was a foul on Green.
So foul on Green's his second, third team foul of the half for Brownsboro, and Cole Collinsworth looking to get on the board here in this half. First free throw is good. Second free throw, in and out. Baker pulls down the board. So still a 5-point game.
And Hobson trying to get things established, set things up.
He wants to go at Batiste. You can see it. He wants to go at him. And here he goes. Spin, kick over. Nice drive, and the bucket's good.
Barton.
James Barton with a nice move.
And Hobson trying to pull some people off their man-to-man coverage there.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of penetrating in the lane and then finding the open guy. He's got to do that. He can't force the action like he did a couple of times and get offensive fouls. So, oh, nice back cut. Collinsworth, and defensively, Green is there again.
And Green is all over the place and all over Collinsworth this half.
Yeah.
Just shadowing him everywhere.
Three-pointer, Baker, buckets! The game is tied to Kyle Baker with a huge shot here towards the end of the third, and Lindale's going to have one shot here.
Collinsworth with the ball.
For the lead, if they can score one. Let's see what they do. Back cut, Johnson, easy layup. Man, he has gotten free when they've needed him tonight. And we've got a timeout for Brownsboro. They'll draw one up here to end the third. We'll be right back with you. Lindale up 23-21 right here on NETsn. We're back here on NETsn. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to this free broadcast on YouTube. Again, you can help us out by subscribing to our channel. You'll have all the content available. We have lots of games that we covered this season. We'll be covering some playoff action for NFHS as well. So we'll also have some baseball and softball action. Keith, you're going to be covering some of that this spring.
Yes, sir.
And so just go subscribe to it. Also, like this video if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Don't like it. We appreciate everyone for tuning in to this huge seeding game here with 12.1 to go here.
It's a great game.
In the third as Brownsboro's letting the ball roll, and Hobson will pick it up. We'll see if they can answer Johnson's bucket on the other end.
5 seconds.
Hobson, drive. Three-pointer up. It's off to the left and collected by Ryder Johnson, and that's going to do it. Heading to the fourth quarter, Lindale leads Brownsboro here in a good one in White House, 23-21. Don't go anywhere. Stay here on NETsn.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
We're back for the fourth here in White House. We've got a good one here, Keith.
Yes,
23-21, Lindale leads. Brownsboro starts off with the ball.
And I'll remind everybody, if you just joined us, Brownsboro did not score at all in the first quarter, except I think a free throw, maybe. But I don't think they did. It was a very low-scoring first half.
Oh, and the turnover. It's balls on the ground. We're going to get a jump ball, and it's going to go to Lindale. Yeah, we had 0 points for Brownsboro in the first, and they had 7. That last quarter, they had 11.
Yeah, and they closed the gap and got it and tied it there with about 20 seconds left in the third quarter, and then
14. I'm sorry.
And Lindale came up, and Johnson went ahead by 2 on that one.
Yeah, nice drive, Collinsworth. A lot of contact there, and that foul's going to be charged to Barden.
And we got a Brownsboro player down.
Yeah, that's James Barden down. Foul is on him. It's tough when you get called for the foul, and you're the one that takes the run of the contact. But nice drive by Collinsworth. When he's been able to drive, he's made big things happen tonight for Lindale.
He really has, and the bad thing is if you're Brownsboro, you do not want to put Collinsworth on the line. He is, until right now, he's 100% from the free throw
were you
line.
announcer jinxing him?
I did. I'm sorry about that, Lindale fans, but he's a good free throw shooter.
Well, he has now missed, so we can't do that anymore the rest of the game.
I apologize. I won't say it anymore. He's a horrible free throw shooter. That may help him a little bit.
So
he missed that first one. He's got a second one going.
So here we go, Collinsworth.
They pulled Barden off. He's going to go take a rest and get his leg checked out.
Free throw good for Collinsworth, his second point of the second half. He's got 8 total. So Lindale up by 3.
Hobson looking to make a play.
Yeah, we'll see. That he likes to go in at Batiste. We'll see if they go after that matchup. Baker's been hot here. Baker drives, floater, follow, and into Hobson, draws the contact, and he'll go to the line. So nice job by the combination of Baker and Hobson there on the glass. And they're going to charge Ryder Johnson.
That's his second, I believe.
It is his second team foul of the half for Lindale, and so free throw is good for Hobson.
And that's what you need when you have those opportunities.
They're free.
They are.
Got to take advantage. Second one is good, so 2 for 2 at the line.
Brings it within one.
For Hobson, yep, 24-23.
And they're keeping it close, and that makes it a great game. And that's what we're loving about this game so far. So Collinsworth passes it off.
Oh, nice cut.
Batiste.
Off the mark. Nice rebound by Green. Way to hustle. He took it away from Collinsworth there.
And I'll tell you what, I have loved watching Green and Collinsworth just play great basketball against each other tonight.
You got to figure this is probably the third time they've ran up against each other.
Right.
They've played 3 times, so. Drive for Hobson, and he goes up and scores it. A tough one for Hobson, and Brownsboro takes their first lead of the game with 6 minutes to go.
Wow. Great job by Brownsboro, but Collinsworth isn't going to let that stand. He's going to try to take it in.
Short. Collinsworth couldn't find it, and they get it back to Hobson. He's looking to run.
Brownsboro's got a little fire underneath them. They got their first lead of the ball game. But Lindale is going to try to tighten things up.
It's been just a battle between these two tonight. It's hard to believe these are the third and fourth best teams of the district.
It really is.
That
They're playing great basketball.
So great basketball in 16-4A. Green drives. Ooh, rejected by Ryder Johnson.
Ryder just says no thank you.
And intercepted on the other end by
Delaney.
Wow.
Delaney
back and forth.
Right back at you.
This is a standing ovation game. This is great stuff here. Hope you're not missing. Hope you're tuning in tonight with us.
And if you're tuning in and your friends aren't, tell them they're missing a great game right now.
Oh, and it's going to be a block on Johnson. So foul charge to Ryder Johnson, his third. He's got all 3 of the team fouls for Lindale in the second half. So they'll throw the ball in right in front of us here. As Hobson and Batiste are going to have to be separated here possibly for a second.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little.
They got the floor cleaned up here, and Hobson's going to throw the ball in now.
Guess they had to figure out what referee was going to hand the ball off to Hobson.
Yeah. It's like Brownsboro's got everybody back here to throw the ball into. We'll see. Actually going to go into Baker now, looks like. And Hobson will collect it with 5 minutes to go. Brownsboro up just 1. Anybody's game here. Oh, and a turnover as Delaney couldn't connect with Barden.
And this is not the time to lose your head for either team.
Yep.
On this one. When the game's on the line like this and the season is on the line like this, you got to keep your head.
So here we go. Lindale's trails by 1. Collinsworth with the ball. Nice cut. Johnson with a pass to Dixon. And we got a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Lindale. So we'll take it with them. 4:41 left. Don't go anywhere. Lindale up 1 point over Brownsboro, 26-25 right here on NETsn. Back here on NETsn, we've 4:41 left in the game. Lindale up 26-25. Just an outstanding game here.
And Baker's going to pass the ball out to Hobson.
So Hobson will bring the ball up. We're going to go under 4.5 minutes here on this possession. Brownsboro looking to get back ahead. Lindale's playing really tough defense. Turns the corner. Bucket's good. Nice drive there by Hudson Childress.
Childress just decides he's going to just take it all the way on by himself.
Yeah, Childress with a nice move. That's his 4th point of the night. So it's back and forth here now. Brownsboro's up. Johnson, 3, long. And Brownsboro pulls the rebound down. And
Peyton Wood with that rebound.
Yeah, Hobson's controlling. He's kind of controlled the pace here for Brownsboro.
Yeah, and I think they're going to try to slow it down a little bit since they finally got the lead.
Baker, 3, off the mark. Little air ball there, kind of caught the ball in the net. That was a big shot there. If Brownsboro could hit that, it could have given them a little bit of a cushion. And so Lindale will get the ball back, still trailing by 1. That back and forth we've been the last few possessions. Nobody can seem to distance themselves.
And they can. And I understand wanting to control the clock a little bit, but you don't want to do that too much with the firepower of both teams here that they do have and that they've shown to put that 3 in the air.
So Johnson, nice up and under move. Off the mark. Great defense by Baker. Forces the miss.
Let's go. And it's Hobson and against Johnson right here.
It's a different matchup than we've seen here. Switch Johnson on him. Maybe of course, Johnson's got 3 fouls, so he's got to play this carefully with 3:07 left in the game. Brownsboro looking for the shot they want. They're not in any hurry here as they lead.
Knocked out of bounds by Collinsworth.
Yeah, good defense by Collinsworth there.
There was a wide open man in that corner as well, so Collinsworth saved a little bit on that one possibly.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to get a timeout, and it's a full one for Brownsboro. We'll take it with them. With 2:59 left, don't go anywhere as Brownsboro leads 27-26 right here on NETsn. Back here on NETsn. Brownsboro leads Lindale here in his seeding game. We talked a little bit about it, but the reason this is so huge, Keith, the loser of this game goes up against Sulphur Springs, the state-ranked Sulphur Springs Wildcats in the first round. That's not where you want to be.
No, it is not.
So that's why this game is so important.
And that's why they're fighting tooth and nail to get.
Not that the other one's going to be any easier.
Right.
But that first game will be a lot tougher for the losers. So this is a huge game as we go under 3 minutes to go. Brownsboro up by 1.
And I will say they're both showing why they deserve to be in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, this is playoff basketball right here at its finest.
Yeah, very, very well played basketball game by both teams right now.
So Hobson,
double team right
jumping
there.
on Hobson now. They got out of there. Barden. Green floater, good. Big shot by Aiden Green. His 6th point of the night.
About 2:20 left in the ballgame.
Pretty big one as they take a 3-point lead. This is the biggest lead in a while for either team. We'll see if Lindale can answer. I look to see Collinsworth or Johnson taking the shot here. And there's Johnson, 3. Off the mark. And Green comes in with a rebound. And now Brownsboro's up 3. And Collinsworth picks up the foul, and that's with 2 minutes to go, exactly.
And that's his 3rd.
Now, but you've got to think they're going to have to start fouling because you don't want to get later in the game and not have enough fouls to send Brownsboro to the line. So that's probably what Coach Grumat's looking at here. Oh, good defense by Collinsworth. He almost forced a 5-second call.
Right.
So great job. They're putting everybody up except the inbounder, looks like.
And they're not going to make it easy.
No.
And Ryder Johnson not making Hobson work just a little bit.
Oh, try to get it into Baker. Deflected. It's going to stay with Brownsboro, looks like. Referees look at each other, and that's the call they're going with. So 1:48 left here. Baker will be throwing the ball in under his own basket. So 4 fouls on each team. As Brownsboro's kind of looking they're not in any hurry. They're going to stall it out and make him come get him as Hobson just holds it. Lindale's going to have to come get him.
They're going to try to run as much
Gets
time
it inside
off
to
the clock.
Baker. Bucket's good. Jakyle Baker with a big bucket as Brownsboro goes up 5 with 1:20 left. Johnson, 3, short. Collinsworth fighting for it, and Baker is 2. It's a scrum on the ground. And we'll see what they end up calling. They got a timeout.
And it looks like Brownsboro's coach called a timeout.
Wow, what a timeout call with 1:10 to go. Brownsboro up 5. Huge call as Brownsboro's fans behind us are getting loud here.
Yes, they are. So it looks like it's going to be a full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll stay here.
Yeah.
Right now, if you're Coach Smith, Keith, you've got 5-point lead, just over a minute to play. You're forcing the foul right now. Lindale's going to have to start fouling and send him to the line.
Right.
Who do you put at the line if you're Lindale right now? Who's out there that you've kind of been keeping up with that kind of stuff? Who do you put at the line of the players that were out there?
Honestly, of all the people that I would put out there,
Somebody that hasn't shot, maybe.
Possibly, but really, in my opinion, Hobson's one who's hit or miss on those free throws.
Okay.
All night long, but
he's been in the groove of the game.
He's been in the groove of the game,
and he's their leader.
Right. So if you're going to put anybody on there, and if he's on the court, you're looking at possibly Delaney.
Okay.
Who hasn't really been to the line at all
That's who I'm found somebody that hasn't shot any free throws. That's just
or Ballard, your big man underneath, who really has been very little part.
Well, he's not going to be out there. There's no way he's on the floor.
So I'm
you've got Green, you've got Childers,
Baker,
you've got Delaney, Barden.
Yeah.
No, actually Delaney's not in. So
no, but Baker's in. Yeah. Yeah, so you got Barden, Delaney, Childers.
I'm guessing that that Brownsboro wants the ball in Childers' hands because he's back here and everyone else is cleared out.
Right.
So I'm assuming that they want him to shoot the free throws just by what I'm seeing right here.
Yes.
And so they put the ball in Childers' hands just over 1 minute to go.
And they're putting Logan Dixon on him, who has 0 fouls.
That's a smart
now.
play.
Right.
So you foul somebody with somebody that's not going to hurt you. You still got to pick up a couple more fouls.
Yeah,
you got 2
5.
more. Yeah, 2 more fouls for Lindale. So.
And over to Baker.
Baker catches it.
So now, once again.
There is Childers. He gives it up. Ooh, it was a lob pass. Oh, and that was lucky there because Brownsboro threw the ball out of bounds. If McClendon does not foul, then it's going to be Lindale's ball. Wow.
And that's McClendon's second. So if you're Lindale's coach, you told him, hey.
That was his third. That was the foul. They just announced it over there.
Gotcha.
That was his third. So McClendon's got 3.
So that's the one we might have missed earlier.
Mm-hmm. So now the next one, we're shooting.
Yes.
So 31-26, 59 seconds, and they get it in the hands of Green. And back to Hobson. And Hobson is fouled. That foul is going to be charged to Marcus Field, his first. They put somebody else in there that hasn't been playing. Good strategy by Lindale to not to get anyone fouled out.
Now they're shoving back in on Connor McClendon.
Yep.
After, yes.
So Field comes in to foul is basically what happened there.
Right.
Now you've got Hobson at the line. Now this is who you said earlier.
That's who I said, yes.
Just a foul. We'll see if he comes through. Free throw for Hobson. 1-1. Nothing but net. So Hobson, point number 11 for him tonight. He leads all scorers for Brownsboro.
And he's going to be the one that's going to be mostly getting.
And 2 for 2 at the line. So now Brownsboro's up 7 with 52.9. So Lindale's got to move fast.
And they got to score fast. And
something
get the ball
quick.
back.
Can't take too much time. Jumper, Johnson, off the mark. A lot of contact there. McClendon.
That's his 4th.
It's Baker, and that is his 4th. So now.
But you're going to keep him in.
Yeah, at this point now, it's a 7-point game. This is going to be tough for Lindale to come back, but not totally done yet with 43 seconds to go. So it's going to be still a 1-and-1 as it's the 8th team foul of the half. Free throw off the mark. A rebound collected by Brownsboro. Back up. Hobson just kicks it back out. Smart play by Hobson.
And just above 30
Childers is fouled by Johnson.
And that's his 4th.
That was a huge rebound by Barden.
Very much.
Lindale had a chance there off the 1-and-1 miss.
And
now,
that's going to put Childers to the line.
Yeah, Johnson picks up his 4th. Hudson Childers, the 5'10 junior, at the line for Brownsboro. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We've got lots of great content now and coming up here in the next few months with some baseball, softball action.
Playoff basketball.
Like this video, this stream if you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Free throws good for Childers, 2 for 2, and Lindale's going to have to really start hitting some threes at this point. Not going to happen there. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Lindale with 21.7. But we appreciate everybody from Brownsboro, from Lindale, from whoever's out there watching tonight. Thanks for tuning in.
It's been a great game.
Yeah, it really has. Really has. And turnover is Brownsboro with a steal by Childers. And he is fouled. And Baker was looking for a dunk, but not going to get it there. And hopefully Lindale's okay on the other end. This looks like Dixon's kind of holding his knee a little bit.
And not sure who the foul was on.
Yeah, I don't know. There it is.
Collinsworth.
His
4th.
So you got 3 guys with 4 fouls on Lindale. At this point, it's kind of
moot.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, 1 free throw does it here. That would make it 4th possession game, and it's good. So Brownsboro's Childers puts in another one. So that's going to put Lindale against a kind of a rival of sorts, Sulphur Springs. They've been in the same district before.
Right.
So it's going to be an interesting matchup as a 3-pointer up by Lindale is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ripley.
And a timeout called by Lindale.
So with 7.5 to go, Brownsboro's up 7. And that's going to put Brownsboro is going to play Paris, I believe, is the second-place team out of District 15. So that'll be your matchups there. That region, we're going to be covering the regional tournament in Commerce, me, Kyle, and Corey. And this region is stacked. You've got Dallas Carter, Dallas Peakson, Sulphur Springs. You got Anna. You got Aubrey. You've got these 4 teams in this district. Any of them can make a run. Lindale, Brownsboro, Canton, Athens. Speaking of that, Athens and Canton again will be playing tomorrow night in Brownsboro. If you're not doing anything, go check that game out. They'll be playing for the first seed in the district. There's just so much talent in that district, in that region. So I mean, it's just
a lot of good athletes.
It's loaded. So Paris, they're always solid. So it's going to be an interesting regional. So we'll make sure if you follow our Twitter, NETsn_live, we'll be posting links and all that kind of stuff to our broadcast. When we're doing playoffs, we usually switch over to NFHS, which is a subscription. It's $12 a month, but it's worth it. You get all you can watch basketball for the next month. Just subscribe and then cancel after the end of the month if you want to. So.
All right, here we go.
So 7.5 to go. Brownsboro inbounds to Hobson. He's immediately fouled by Ripley. His first. So if you look at this, you take away the first quarter, and Brownsboro
and half of the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean and the difference is outstanding. They start off slow, but Coach Smith, called a few timeouts. They held their composure, and they were able to come back in this game. That just shows that you're never out of a game, even if you start. It's not how you start; it's how you finish.
Right. And they really had that slow start in the first quarter, half of the second quarter, and then the end of the second quarter, right before the end of the half, they exploded and shrunk that lead that Lindale had, and then came out of the second half and just haven't looked back the entire time.
So second free throw for Hobson is good. Lindale, I'm going to have one last guess. It's going to go up for Collinsworth, in and out, and that's going to do it. So the final here from White House, Brownsboro takes the third seed with a 37-29 win. Here on NETsn, we'll go over some stats here as we close. We'll start off with the winning Brownsboro Bears. Jakyle Baker ended the night with 9 points. James Barden with 2. Hunter Childers had 7. Jacob Hobson, 13 points. And 6 from Aiden Green. For the Lindale Eagles, who will go in the 4th spot in district, we had Cole Collinsworth had 8 points. Logan Dixon, 5 points. Ryder Johnson, 9 points. Connor McClendon, 2 points. Kyson Ripley with 3 points. And Amar Batiste with 2 points. So you're looking at the way that Lindale scored output. They had 8 and 7. They had 16 at the half. With the 7 points in the third quarter, they ended only up with 6 points in the final frame, and that's what did it in for them. With 13 points in the second half, Brownsboro's defense was just too much.
It really was, and they just it sort of like the Brownsboro in the first quarter. Lindale in the final quarter just could not get anything to drop. They were playing from behind, and I don't think they just could get anything going on that.
And you had Brownsboro went 0 in the first, 7 in the second quarter, 14 points, and 16 points in the second half. So they had 30 in the second half, so it was 30-13 in the second half. All Brownsboro here from White House. Well,
yeah.
Keith, you got any final thoughts about this one?
Really and truly, like we said from the beginning, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Brownsboro kept a level head. They kept pushing, and they just didn't stop until that last buzzer. And like we said when we came out at half, they played the second quarter. It was 0-0. They won the second quarter. They won the they won the third quarter. They won the fourth quarter, and ultimately won the game and did what they needed to do to finish off this game.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NETsn Live. Follow us on Twitter, NETsn_live. We have all East Texas content. It just didn't start. We're growing. We're going to have lots more coming up with baseball and softball. We've got a schedule coming up here soon on that. And so thank everyone for tuning in. For Keith, I'm Brett. We'll catch you next time right here as Brownsboro takes this one 37-29 right here on NETsn. You're watching East Texas. Also follow us on. You're watching East Texas High School basketball on NETsn Live. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NETsn Live. Also follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/NETsn Live. And if you'd like your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.